Welcome to the electrifying and awe-inspiring world of VegasVibes Junction, nestled in the beating heart of Las Vegas. I am Esmeralda Padilla-Gould, your host, and together we embark on a profound journey delving into the lives of extraordinary individuals who shape the city into a global phenomenon. With deep gratitude, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our loyal viewers on filmtv.us, Vegas Live TV, WCE TV, BingeNetworks.tv, Pizzazz.tv, HeroGo TV, and those tuning in through Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and VegasVibes.us. Your unwavering support means the world to me, so please invite your friends to join us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Las Vegas has burst back to life, resplendent with vibrant music, captivating pageantry, and breathtaking live productions. The entertainment capital of the world warmly welcomes back the gifted artists, performers, and skilled workers who have yearned for this triumphant return. Let us immerse ourselves in the enchantment of mega concerts and thrilling sports events, embracing the pulse-pounding excitement that reverberates through our veins. Together, we will dive into the exhilarating depths of VegasVibes Junction and bask in the extraordinary atmosphere that Las Vegas has to offer. In just a few moments, we have the honor of interviewing Francis B. Lara Ho, the visionary Filipino film producer and entrepreneur who founded Inspire Studios. With his remarkable talent and unwavering commitment to transforming the international image of Filipinos, Francis has produced awe-inspiring Hollywood Philippines film based on true stories. From the captivating Freedom Fighters to the remarkable Palawan Last Man Out, The Rescue, Open Doors, and his latest masterpiece, 1521, all brought to life under the banner of Inspire Studios. Through his dedication to filmmaking and active involvement in philanthropy, uplifting the less fortunate, Francis B. Lara Ho leaves an indelible mark on the film industry, weaving tales of resilience and hope. So my friends, hold that remote in a deep freeze until VegasVibes Junction returns, bringing you an exclusive interview with the extraordinary Francis B. Lara Ho, the driving force behind Inspire Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an exclusive one-on-one interview with Mr. Francis B. Lara Ho, the visionary Filipino film producer and entrepreneur behind the renowned Inspire Studios. Broadcasting from the vibrant city of Las Vegas, here on VegasVibes Junction, we delve into the world of cinema as Francis shares his extraordinary contributions to the film industry. From the captivating Freedom Fighters to the remarkable Palawan Last Man Out, The Rescue, Open Doors, and his latest masterpiece, 1521. Francis showcases his exceptional talent and unwavering commitment to transforming the global perception of Filipinos. Join us as we unravel the remarkable stories behind his cinematic achievements and gain insights into his passion for filmmaking and philanthropy. It is with great pleasure that we present this exclusive one-on-one interview with the remarkable Mr. Francis B. Lara Ho here on VegasVibes Junction in the entertainment capital of the world. Welcome to VegasVibes Junction.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Well, before we dive into this interview, I would like to express my admiration for your visionary work.
Thank you.
And oh my gosh, we're so excited for your latest masterpiece. Okay, let's start. What inspired you to establish Inspire Studios and dedicate yourself to producing Hollywood Philippines films based on inspiring true stories?
You know, it's a really great question. I'm a big believer on inspiring people towards goodness and greatness. And I feel like, you know, being a filmmaker that's creating movies that based on ordinary people, but they have lived extraordinary lives. I feel like that's one of the greatest need of our world right now. You know, just, you know, a form of entertainment that empowers people. You know, you're not just enjoying what you're watching, but you're actually empowered, such that, you know, you go out, you watch a movie, and you come out, you're a different person. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people go to watch Marvel movies, want to watch Superman and those things, because they feel different, you know, when they're in there. But then, you know, if it is based on characters like that, sometimes you feel like I could never be a superhero, but
If you can relate to the character,
you could be a lapu-lapu who is an ordinary person but just made an extraordinary choice. And so that's, you know, you could not everyone, or probably it's impossible for you to be a superhero, but you can make extraordinary choices that will make you a hero.
that's amazing. Can you share some insights into the process of selecting the stories you bring to the screen and the criteria that make them compelling and impactful?
Yeah, you know, I carefully choose stories that would really that, you know, an ordinary person can relate to, the regular struggles of a day-to-day life, you know, facing the same challenges that all of us are facing, and yet, you know, it's powerful enough, inspirational enough that, you know, it give you a sense of hope. It promotes a sense of honor, and, you know, and it's you know, it's just something that would cause people to think like, man, I can actually do something with my life. That, you know, goodness exists, you know, that goodness triumphs over evil all the time. And so I carefully look for those kinds of stories. And those are the kinds of stories that I develop. But I made it into where, you know, it not only is a story of anyone, but I'd like it to be a true story of someone from the Philippines or someone from the Filipino American community, and with a collaboration with someone from the other culture. For example, maybe an American and a Filipino working together. So many of my World War II, a few of my World War II stories are like that. Collaboration between, you know, freedom fighters during World War II, but in collaboration with their American brothers or sisters. That way it becomes a global story. It's not just a story of one people, but it's a story for everyone. And they are inspired or based on true stories, because I want people to think that this is not just creative license, but this is actually something that's real, that happened, that they can do with their
Well,
lives.
your stories are really empowering. How do you navigate the complexities of cultural representation and historical accuracy when portraying stories from the Philippines on the global stage?
You know, there is such thing as obviously as a you know, creative license. For example, you know, Titanic, the sinking of the boat is historical, but the love story is fictional. So in 1521, in the case of 1521, I'm careful not to, you know, take so much creative license on Lapu-Lapu and Magellan, because those are historical, you know, events. But the fictional part is the love story. That's where we create more of the creative license. So if you can balance that, you know, making sure that, you know, you're true to the historical events as they happen, and just create a little bit of you know, space where you do your creative more on the fictional characters, I think that would be, you know, that is a great way to be able to
Spice it up.
Yeah, to spice it up, and at the same time being true to the historical event.
Right, makes it more interesting. Your latest film, 1521, explores a forbidden love story set in the pre-Spanish era Philippines. What drew you to this particular period and narrative, and how did you approach its depiction?
It drew me to that because there has never been an international movie on Lapu-Lapu or in Magellan, actually. Not a feature film. There is a mini series, but not a feature film, and also there's not a whole lot known about the Philippines before the Spaniards came. And I would like to show to the world the great civilization of our lahing kayumangi, you know, our brown race. You know, we have a writing system with a justice system. The women were empowered. It was an egalitarian society. A lot of those things were not known. And so I feel like bringing 1521 alive on screens will allow people to see, man, you know, the beauty and the greatness of the Philippines before the Spaniards came. And without really doing a lot of spoiler, 1521 is actually a movie that every woman like you would love to watch, because you'll feel empowered. You'll be empowered, inspired and empowered when you go, not only because of love story, but because of the authority and the position that Filipino women have before the Spanish, colonizers changed our culture. So that's a very interesting piece there. So it really is about women enlightenment and empowerment.
It gives you a feeling that you're very patriotic. And that's really good. You love your old country, Philippines, even though
Yes.
you live here now in the
In the US, yes.
Yes. In addition to filmmaking, you are actively involved in philanthropy.
Yes.
How does your commitment to uplifting the less fortunate influence your work as a filmmaker?
The real why, if you peel me up like an onion, the layers of me, of my heart, the real why really of why I'm doing this,
Is to give back.
is really to pay it forward. Because my wife and I, our family has been blessed here in America. But at the same time, I know that there's a lot of, economically challenged, countrymen that we have. And so as much as we can, we even educate our children that, a portion of their investments, the earnings of their investment will go towards Christmas gifts to charity in the Philippines. As when they were very young, 3 years old, on their birthday, we give books and, raincoats and backpacks to kids, because I grew up poor. My grandfather is wealthy, but my dad, his business is up and down.
Self-made.
Yeah, in this story, every Christmas in the Philippines, when I was not an entrepreneur yet, every Christmas I cry when I hear Christmas songs that reminded me when I was growing up that all we had on the table is a loaf of bread and Coke for Christmas. And I remember a lot of my friends don't even have anything on Christmas. And every time I hear that music brings back tears to my eyes. And I promised myself, I said, one day when God blesses me, I will give back, because, I don't want other kids to experience what I've experienced if I can. And so that is really, the main motivation. I want to make great movies, not only to uplift the Filipino society, the identity, the heritage that we have, which is great in itself, a great mission already in itself, but I want, to be able to help people. Our dreams is to have a hospital in Palawan that, poor people can get world-class healthcare, even if they don't have the money. In the Philippines, it's cash basis. If you don't have the money, you cannot get great healthcare. At least in my experience, that what I saw. And so creating these movies, making it big in Hollywood, the goal is to give back, to pay it back. And so whatever support people have in our movies, you can be sure that it will not stay in my pocket.
That's very admirable of you.
It will go out to the rest, because that's what we're doing now, even before these movies. In fact, one of the main motivations, my wife is a financial advisor. I used to be a financial advisor. We used to be nurses. What Filipino is not a nurse,
wow.
right? But, we knew that there's bigger things that we can do if we have more resources. And filmmaking, when you're blessed with great movies, successful movies, you can really generate a lot of resources and create schools and hospitals and a whole lot more for the less fortunate.
Hardship really builds character, and I'm glad that it made you who you are today. With Inspire Studios, you aim to transform the international image of Filipinos. How do you hope your films contribute to shaping perceptions and promoting a more diverse and inclusive representation of the Filipino culture and people?
One of the reasons why I think the Filipinos are under-recognized or, under-rewarded, not only
underrepresented,
underrepresented not only in the U.S. but around the world, is because, we don't use powerful platforms to basically show who we are. A classic example is, the Schindler's List. Oscar Schindler is famous for saving 800 Jews. Jewish people, but President Quezon saved 1,200, and yet he is not nearly as famous as Oscar Schindler.
No one's talking about it.
Yeah, no one knows about it almost because there's no platform. And so what I wanted to do is to be able to use this platform that I'm blessed with to just tell the world the great stories of our people. And to promote inclusiveness, I did not create a movie just for Filipinos. I created a movies that would be for all people, for the global community. And so that's a trademark of Inspire Studios. While it is inspired, Philippine theme, it's not just a Filipino movie. Nothing bad in itself, but our mission, our goal is to really cross the border.
To empower.
To empower the rest of the society. The Filipino story can be equally inspiring to an African brother. The Filipino story can be equally empowering to a Chinese person. And so that's my goal. You make the stories in such a way that everyone can use it. Everyone can be inspired by it. So I really feel like we have so much to offer. We have so much powerful stories that, it's kept. It will just slowly fade in history if you and I will not stand on the gap to make those stories real, that it could bless the entire world.
I'm glad you're doing that now for the Filipinos. Collaboration plays a crucial role in filmmaking. Can you share some insights into your collaborative process with actors, writers, and directors to bring these inspiring stories to life?
Collaboration is a very interesting word because it means, humility. You learn from each other. There's no collaboration that will take place if you force your own way. Just because you're a producer, you don't listen to your writer or you don't listen to the director, and it's vice versa too. Just because they're directors or they're actors, that they don't listen to the producer. So what I did with that is we made sure that people understand first and foremost what's our mission. Why are we doing this? This is not my agenda. This is not your agenda. This is about the Filipino people. This is about our heroes. So let's set aside our agendas first and let's focus on the main mission. And I think that's the key to collaboration, because all those challenges, all those obstacles are really opportunities for growth. Some people see it as an obstacle, but it's really an opportunity. Now, that will only happen if everyone else is committed to the bigger picture, to the bigger mission. Because once personal ego comes in, there's no collaboration that will happen. So for me, how I navigated that is just keep on inspiring and reminding people. You wouldn't know how much sacrifice. Our crew is 99% Filipino, right? Production crew. So many of them went to help me create this movie for so much less than they normally get paid. Because at the start, I was upfront with them. No Hollywood producer wants to produce Lapu-Lapu story. So if we wait for those millions and millions and millions of budget to come in, it may never happen. But what you have and what I have, we have the same passion, we have the same love for our country, love for our culture. We put in our time, we put in our resources, we come together, we can make it happen. And guess what? 1521 is just not a story of the underdog, the Filipinos, against the bully, the Spaniards. This is actually the story of an underdog where, lesser known actors, first time producer, first time director, and our screenwriter is half Mexican and half white. She's 70 years old.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
She's written so many award-winning scripts. This is her first movie. And she did it for so much less than what she's normally paid. This is a sacrifice of everyone, because everyone is committed to one main goal: to uplift, to make certain that our voices one day will be heard in Hollywood and around the world, that we become mainstream. And it takes everyone's sacrifice. And I'm very grateful for those actors and crews. Man, my goodness. All the way to the utility guys, you've been to the set yourself, all the sacrifices.
Yeah, everything that happens behind the scenes.
Yeah,
is-
all those sacrifices I cannot, even Danny Trejo, even the Hollywood stars, they went for so much less.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and I asked him, hey, Danny, I'm so sorry. There's mosquitoes, there's mud, there's rain, humidity. He said, hey, friends, don't even worry about it. Part of the job, I love being here. I love showing your people's story to the whole world. Costas Mandalore is the same. Hector David Jr., both of them. They went to the Philippines. Costas came all the way from Portugal to the Philippines. Hector David from Florida to the Philippines. And they just had their babies 1 week apart. So they were brand new fathers when they went to the Philippines. That's the sacrifice. And I asked them why. I want you to help you to show the world the story of your people. Because Costas is Greek.
And the commitment they have
Oh
given
my
to this
goodness.
film is...
And they have no complaints when they were there. All this, there are no complaints. It's easy to work with them. So I just love the sacrifice or collaboration. So much, so much.
Each of your films carries messages of resilience and hope. What impact do you hope these stories will have on audiences, and what do you want viewers to take away from your films?
When I put up Inspire Studios, I wanted a production company that would produce movies that are stories of hope, stories of honor, and stories of heroism. And so that's why someone approached me, said, "Hey, can you make a horror story?" I said, "I probably won't," because that's not the genre that I'd like to work with, and probably not a romantic comedy. I don't know. I'd like to have those stories of heroism because I want every. I'm very selective with the movies that I watch growing up. And so I only watch those movies that when I come out of the theater or after I watch the movie, I feel good that I can do something great. And so that's what I would like to accomplish, that every person who pays to buy the ticket, they come out and said, "Man, that was a great dose of inspiration. I feel like I can do something with my life." That's really is my big. When my first screenwriter asked me, "What's your vision? What do you want people to come out with when I write the script?" I said, "They go in depressed, they come out super inspired."
Well, I feel inspired just listening to you right now. Well, please invite everyone. Where can people find you and all the incredible things that you do?
All right, so 1521 right now, 1521movie.com. That's where you go and find us. Eventually you will see in there the theaters that will be near you in your neighborhood. It's coming September, and then we are on our 1521 Movie Facebook page, 1521 Instagram. Our trailer, please go onto your YouTube and please forward it to all your friends. Again, I've always said this, we are stronger together. When Filipinos flex their bayanihan spirit, they don't think about personal agenda, they think about how they can push forward, uplift the entire community, our heritage around the world. When the bayanihan spirit flexes, the world will stand amazed. John F. Kennedy said this, rising tides lifts all boats. The success of 1521 is success of all the Filipinos. So I request all our kababayans in the United States, especially come September, this dream is a 1 million representation in theaters. That's my dream, and our voices will be heard when that happens. So please come out, bring your families, your coworkers. Don't just think about your Filipino friends, think about your non-Filipino friends, because if only Filipinos watch this movie, then we only accomplish half of our goal. Because our goal is not just to strengthen the identity of our people, but to let the rest of the world know that the Filipino is great, that the Filipino is good, and the Filipino can.
Thank you so much, Mr. Francis Ho. It's really inspiring to be here with you. Thank you for your time.
Thank
and
you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Catch us again next time as we feature yet another incredible personality here on VegasVibes Junction.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Thank you for joining us on this exhilarating episode of VegasVibes Junction. I hope that watching these remarkable stories has brought as much joy and inspiration to your hearts as it has brought to mine. Mark your calendars and join me again next week on the fabulous VegasVibes Junction channel for another unforgettable experience. Las Vegas is more than just the iconic strip or the vibrant Fremont Street experience in downtown. It's a city filled with genuine people, including musicians, live entertainers, and individuals immersed in the captivating world of pageantry. If you're one of those extraordinary individuals working tirelessly to make Las Vegas a global brand, I would like to hear your inspiring story. Reach out to me via email at vegasvibesjunction@gmail.com. Let's feature you right here on Vegas Vibes Junction, whether in our studios or through an exciting online Zoom interview. Before bidding you farewell, I must express my deepest gratitude to our incredible wardrobe sponsor, Anne Fontaine, located at the Forum Shops of Caesars Palace. Anne Fontaine stands ready to cater to your fashion needs, offering impeccable style that exudes sophistication. To book an appointment and explore their stunning collections, please reach out to Ms. Anna Billings at 702-733-6205. An extraordinary world of fashion awaits you at Anne Fontaine. And now, it's time for my favorite segment of the show, the Vegas Vibes Closet. Get ready to indulge in the delightful selection of health and beauty products that I personally endorse. This week, I am thrilled to showcase a very special addition to the Vegas Vibes Junction brand, VegasVibes Cosmetics. Introducing a stunning array of lipsticks in a wide range of shades, VegasVibes Cosmetics is all about enhancing your natural beauty and empowering your inner glam. Each lipstick is carefully crafted to deliver exceptional color payoff, lasting wear, and a luxurious feel. Whether you're seeking a bold red for a night out or a subtle nude for everyday elegance, VegasVibes Cosmetics has the perfect shade to complement your unique style. Stay tuned to Vegas Vibes Junction and follow our social media channels for exciting updates and exclusive offers on Vegas Vibes Cosmetics. Don't miss out on the opportunity to elevate your beauty game with our fabulous lipstick. When you wear Vegas Vibes Cosmetics, you're not just wearing makeup, you're embracing the spirit and glamour of Las Vegas. Don't forget to follow Vegas Vibes Junction on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to stay up to date with all the latest updates, announcements, and behind-the-scenes moments. Visit our website, vegasvibes.us, for more information and exciting content. Join our vibrant community and be a part of the Vegas Vibes Junction experience. Thank you once again for joining me on this exciting episode of Vegas Vibes Junction. Stay tuned for more captivating interviews and stories that showcase the vibrant heartbeat of Las Vegas. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep spreading those Vegas vibes. I'm Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. Thank you for watching. Mwah!